Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to another video by me, Beyond Astro K. Today I'm bringing you a video which is a Taurus New Moon, which is happening on the 19th of May 2023. It's going to be at 28 degrees, so it will affect people who are earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus. If you are at the last degree, and I would say this degree will be from like 25 to 30 degrees, so the very last. If it's going to affect the water signs in a great way, because it will sextile you. If you're 25 to 30, Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces, it's going to really benefit you. So you guys are going to be feeling this, okay? This Taurus new moon was on the 19th. So the 19 in the tarot card is my mind just went blank. It is actually the Sun card. And the Sun card's a Leo card. And, you know, Leo and Taurus actually square each other. But the Sun card is actually a great card. It's a card of creativity, fun, vitality, confidence. It's to do with children. Obviously, you know, there's really no shadow side with this card. But I do find whenever the Sun card is aligned, especially if you're having your personal tarot card, yeah, and you have the Sun card, there's big elements there's big elements to do with children, and it's also to do with like creativity. And there could be some shocks and surprises. There could be abundance as well. So obviously it depends on what's going on in your life. Take it as you will. But this is going to be highlighting and showing us how we can emote, obviously in a grounded way. You know, whenever the moon is in Taurus, you know, the moon actually is exalted in Taurus. That means it actually does really great. It's actually the best placement to have in Taurus. When I was reading up about this, even when I do my research, it's actually exalted there, which is I'm very happy about, because my moon is actually in Taurus. So it actually is a time to, you know, we've come from the fire new moon in Aries 2, which was about our physical self, action, starting projects, starting new things, you know, making headstrong ways into navigate our ways into the world. And now we're coming home to ground. We are dealing with our money, our resources. We are dealing with our self-worth. We are looking at ourselves differently. We are coming, you know, we're coming in a way to home, but we are doing things a bit slowly. We're not rushing. We are taking care of ourselves. We are also, you know, reveling in our senses. We are eating nice food. Doesn't have to be fine food, just has to be really nice food. We are, you know, dressing differently. Some of us could be very conservative. And yeah, we're just taking food. We're just calming down a lot more. This new moon has great planet messages with Mars in Cancer, Neptune in Pisces as well. And also, even though it's very early degree of Pluto in Aquarius, it actually trines it because of the last degree of Pluto in Capricorn, and also the last degree of this Taurus new moon. So it's got great, and what these energies can bring us is not necessarily, you know, Mars gives us the drive. With it being in Cancer, there's that home driven of, you know, of protectiveness. It's that home driven of, you know, security, because Cancer and Tauruses are very, very similar when it comes to this. So yes, we can definitely be in our feelings, but we are going to be emoting in a way that people understand us in an emotional sense. With the Neptune influence, this can help us be more aware of our sensitivities. It can also help with when we're doing our rituals, when we're doing our rituals when it comes to spirituality, grounding, making us feel, making us, you know, again, listen to our intuition. But this is, you know, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and with the Neptune influence, it's about creativity. It's also about, again, spirituality, anything to do with meditation. It can also help us to try and release things in a positive way, in an emotional way. We can actually feel a lot of stuff, a lot of things during this Taurus new moon, and the Neptune influence will help us drive that all in. And with the, you know, the trine to Pluto as well, this is going to help with a deep transformation with whatever we want to bring in. There can be some changes, but we're also going to be very cautious in our dealings, whatever we're going to be doing, because Pluto in Capricorn's in Taurus is ninth house. And, you know, elements definitely can come up when it comes to relationships, business and contracts. Also to do with like higher learning. But with the trine to Capricorn, we're going to take things a lot more seriously now. It's like that sort of like last act that we're going to be feeling with this Taurus new moon. So it's not a bad new moon at all. You know, it's just a moon that is not, you know, some of you guys may not feel it's quite exciting. Some of you guys may be thinking, okay. But some of you may be thinking, actually, this is really nice. You know, I'm actually not rushing as much. I'm actually just taking my time, and I'm actually, you know, taking that time to actually smell the roses. When the moon changes into any sign, guys, you know, we are being guided and asked to, you know, do different things. So when it goes into Gemini, things will change. But now it's, because it's in Taurus first, you know, even when it comes to like rituals, some of you may want to be around the earth more. You know, if you have a garden, if you're lucky enough to have a garden, you may want to be walking barefoot. You may want to, this is the time to be planting, whether you want to be doing gardening, you know, because Taurus, especially Uranus being in Taurus, is about agriculture. It's also to do with our, you know, our looks, the aesthetic. So we may be changing, we may be not being as flash with how we look. You know, may want to just, it's not necessarily, yes, some of you who are lucky to buy expensive clothes, you may be wanting to do that, but you also may be thinking, you know what, I can actually make my own clothes. I don't have to constantly buy makeup every week or every month. I can just make do. I'm actually going to be pleasing myself, because the tarot card for this also is the Hierophant card, which is about coming in a way, it's a priest card, but it's like coming back to basics, doing like the right thing, going back to the drawing board. Yes, you know, not rocking the boat, but yeah, going back to basics and seeing what works. And if something doesn't work, we may have to revise that and change that. Hence the reason why Uranus is in Taurus, guys. So yes, I'm actually liking this new moon. You know, again, it may not be exciting for some, but, you know, nevertheless, we are coming back to Mother Earth. Yeah, we're coming back to Mother Earth. And also the card, not only the Hierophant, it is also the High Priestess as well. And I love seeing the High Priest, such a beautiful card, you know. You know, with this Taurus new moon, you may not want to do too much, guys. You may not, some of you may not even have the energy. Some of you may not have the it's not even like the drive, but you just may not have like the energy to, you know, be as, it's not to say you're not, I feel that a lot of us will be, we're going to definitely be focused on our money. You know, we definitely be asking for our worth. I feel there's definitely an element of stubbornness that's going to come with this, but also there definitely can be some change that's happening as well. And some of these changes definitely can be through us looking at, you know, how much work we're putting into anything in our lives and not reaping the rewards. So I feel that any changes that come, I feel a lot of us will be doing it. And again, because Uranus is there as well, which is again uncomfortable, some of these will be very sudden. And we also may be surprising ourselves with these changes that can come. So when it comes to like the wellness aspect of it, you know, like essential oils, like jasmine is really good. These are very Venus oils, like jasmine. It's very earthy, it's very grounded, like rose as well. Ylang ylang, which I use every single day, is very, it's like you can use that as a perfume, but it also has this sort of sweetness. It brings all your senses together. So these are the oils that I would say will be pretty great for this Taurus new moon. And again, you know, if we need that sort of like drive, because, you know, money is going to be a major thing here. If you need that sort of drive to, you know, get moving, yeah, Taurus is, when it comes to like even like fitness and everything, Taurus is not a sign that likes to work out, that it, you know, on the schedule I have to work out. It obviously it does depend as a general. So the workout I would even say for Taurus is like, you know, like weights. Weightlifting is good. Like it could be light weights, walking as well. Some of you Tauruses may be very energetic, might want to do like these burpees and that, but obviously depends on like your age. But things like weights, walking, even dance as well would be great. Yeah, something that doesn't feel like a workout. Yeah, nothing too crazy. You know, remember, like I said, I'm Taurus New Moon. I'm Taurus Moon, I'm Taurus Moon, natally. And I actually, you know, when it comes to like working out and that, I prefer to sort of work out by myself. But I also like to, I'm actually starting to do weights now. And, you know, I'm quite structured, but I love to eat, especially sweets. But yeah, so I would say that when it comes to working out, it shouldn't have to feel like a workout. It's something that your senses are guided to do. So those are the things that I see, that, you know, if you feel that you want to change up your workout, this is like a great workout to do, because when it goes to Gemini season, it will be very different as well. Okay. So guys, that was my take on this Taurus new moon. And, you know, now let's get to the tarot cards. Okay. So let's start off with Aries. So Aries, this Taurus new moon is in your second house, which is actually a Taurus house. So everything I said, you and Tauruses definitely, you know, listen to if you can. But yeah, this is about, you know, your money, resources, self-worth, what you're eating. You know, there's going to be some changes, a brand new beginning when it comes to this. And, you know, Aries, we're still in that eclipse that happened, you know, yonks ago. So, you know, things are definitely changing for you. You know, I feel a lot of you Aries are going to be looking at, you know, how much you're earning and seeing if it's actually going to be working for you the right way, especially with the Neptune in your 12th. And you've got Mars, which is in your 4th. And also you have Pluto in your 10th. There's going to be, you know, you're going to be, I feel that you're going to be taking things, it's not you don't take things seriously, Aries, you always do. But when it comes to like your money, when it comes to like your home and your career, you're going to be seeing there's changes that need to happen. And this is the perfect new moon to do it. I feel that, you know, you'll be looking at things in a much more of a logical way. Like, okay, my house needs cleaning. You know, I need to either stay in my house or I need to fix it up. But you know what? I need time off to do this. So, you know, don't be surprised if you may have clashes with your boss, because, you know, you may want to be having time off, or even you looking at your career and thinking, this is not what I want to really do. You know, I'm not getting the tangible results. I'm not seeing any tangible results, but, you know, I need to be more closer to home. I need to be more, you know, family is calling. And if it's not adding up, then there's changes that are going to be coming. So the card that you have is the Queen of Pentacles. And this is a money card. And the Queen of Pentacles is a is very much an earth card. It's a Capricorn. So yeah, there's gonna be lots of chops and changes that you're gonna be doing, or even I'm feeling like I'm picking up you're gonna be associating with. You yourself could be embodying that Queen of Cups if you've got, especially if you've got Earth in your chart. So yeah, make those changes, Aries. Go to that high vibration, really listen to your intuition. If it takes you to like have that sort of like family meeting, if it takes for you to actually talk to your boss about, wanting more money, or, there's just has to be, because, the fourth house can also bring like something special in the family. It can bring drama as well, but also it can bring like being togetherness, but something needs to change within your career, and also something needs to change with your finances too. So that's what the Queen of Cups is asking you, is to be that sort of boss, more of a boss than even if you actually are, and really go for those financial changes. Hello Taurus, how are you? This is in your first house of the physical, the mental, emotional. You're going to be, a time of manifestation. I'm picking up some of you Tauruses might be breathing a sigh of relief. This is not a lunar or a solar eclipse, They're finished now in your sign. Obviously, you've got Uranus there, the North Node is still there. But yes, if your last degree is Taurus, 25 to 30, big time you're going to be feeling this. Also, I wanted to say, look where Taurus is in your house chart, because that's going to be activated. So if it's like, if you've got Taurus in your, say, your 10th house, or that's going to be activated. But yes, this is in your first house. And again, a great manifestation time when it comes to what you want. You've got Mars in your third. So this is a time where, when you're writing down what you're grateful for or what you're manifesting, this is a time of journaling your thoughts. You could be meeting up more with your siblings, even meeting up with friends. Goals, new goals can come, new positions can come with you Tauruses. You are, your mindset, if it's stuck in any way, there might be this change that's happening. Like you might be thinking and looking at things and something may not add up, or something may like hit the nail in the head. And, I feel some of you Tauruses who are working on yourself physically, you may be looking at what you're eating properly, starting up a new workout regime. You might be starting like a food diary, like writing down what you're eating. Also, because we've got that eclipse in Scorpio, which is in your 7th, which is sort of like to do with the physical as well. So yes, so a lot of that is going on. You got Jupiter that's happening, that's in your sign, or it's going to be in your sign during this time. Actually, it's going to be in your sign during this time. So there's actually big things happening for you Tauruses. There's new surprises, there's new shocks, there's new additions. And if you're feeling a way that, oh, it's not going to happen, and this is the new moon to show you that it is possible if you believe in it. With Mars in your third, because Cancer rules your third, it's about connecting more with your emotional senses mentally. And with Neptune in your 11th, it's about, wishing upon a star. And also, if you feel that you haven't got like the greatest friends, this is a time to wish upon that as well. Because good things are going to be happening for you, Taurus, is between now and next year. And it could happen quickly for some, but for some it may take a while. But regardless, it's going to be happening. So you've got the Two of Cups. And this can make a lot of you feel very much in, I feel there could be some confusion, but it's mostly like you're not sure. You're not sure if it can happen. You're not sure if you could earn more. You're not sure if you could start this business. You're not sure if you can get healthier. Emotionally, you're definitely in two minds. But, the cups are about emotions, but also I feel that things will come together. Like the two senses will actually come together for you Tauruses. It's just have to believe in it. And again, because you're Taurus, you do things slowly. Know that it doesn't come fast for some of you. It comes when it needs to come. This card is also saying that there could be two people that enter your life, or two opportunities. Like it could be two jobs. It could also be, because during I'm doing this, Mercury retrograde in your sign. So I think that if nothing came or nothing happened, I feel that when this Taurus New Moon happens, I feel that these two things are going to come at once. So it's about choosing wisely, listening to that sense, listening to your emotions, listening to your heart and not necessarily just your head. It could also be two people coming into your life to help you. There could be really great friends as well. So listen out if that happens. But still, great things happen in Taurus. Hello, Gemini. How are you? So this Taurus New Moon is in your 12th house. Very much an emotional house. A house of releasing, house of letting go. But it's a house of hidden things. And yeah, I'm picking up some cheeky vibes. I'm picking up some of you Capricorns could be hiding something, could be hiding money. Okay, but you know, remember Saturn's in your 10th, so this is whatever's hidden will come out. Yeah, so just be mindful of that. But I feel that some of you may be doing this. If you are hiding something, Gemini, it's because it's not necessarily you don't want people to know. It's just that you're just probably protecting yourself. So definitely can go either way. Again, you guys maybe, you know, doing certain things secretly to bring out when it's the sun's in your sign. So you could be definitely working on any type of secret projects, but also working on yourself, working on any fears, work on any debts or loans that you could have, working on like your joint finances as well. There could be like emotional outbursts, emotional things that are coming forth too. But yes, money, I feel money is of great concern, you know, but you could be keeping these things hidden as well. You could be, oh, everything's fine, but deep down it's like, oh my God, I got this to pay, I got that to pay, I've got to, but still I feel that there's stuff that you could do, like you Geminis have got hands in many pockets. So you could be working on different projects. It could be, you know, you're in business, but you're working on it could be a vanity project. It could also be you fixing appliances. That's what just came to my head. Or you could be studying. This is a great time, I feel, for some of you to actually study, but also a time to rest. Because whenever anything's in the 12th house, Gemini, you could really push yourself, but you could also exhaust yourself. So take your time. Again, like I said, money worries, I feel, is coming up when it comes to whether it's your joint finances, when it comes to like your finances, bills that need to be paid, debts, and you know. So again, this is great to be doing lots of breathing techniques, lots of breathing work. You know, you got Neptune in the 10th, which can make a lot of you feel like you're not really sure about your career in some shape or form. So again, it could be you thinking about it deeply and seeing if you're actually happy there. So the card you got is the King of Cups. This is a great card because it's showing like, you know, strength amongst the chaos. So, but also it's an emotional card still, you know, but I feel that you're going to come on top. As long as you're being honest, as long as you are, you know, speaking your truth, don't be scared to ask for help, Geminis. The 12th house is never an easy house for anyone, even Pisces. It can actually manifest into like crazy things. You know, the 12th house is about addiction, so you could be being addicted to thinking of some certain negative things. But the King of Cups is asking you just to, you know, ask for help, guided help, do some meditation practices as well. Surrounding yourself with people who are loving, who are caring, who could actually help you. Don't think everything you can do by yourself, but also know that emotionally that you are strong. You know, emotionally things will actually come as long as you're just opening up more emotionally. Hello, Cancer. How are you? So this Taurus New Moon, again, like I said, if you're like 25 to 30 degrees Cancer, you're going to really benefit from this because it will sextile you. So this is in your 6th house. Your 11th house of friends, groups, goals. And the fact that you've got Mars here I'm seeing, you know what, I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing some Cancers that may feel quite lonely when they're around people, and maybe very much in their feelings, but on the other hand, you may be very driven to like be really align yourself with like certain people who are, they could be very different from you, or they could be very, just like your tribe, your group of people. you know I think if you are doing anything for yourself, like helping or healing yourself in any way, this is great to be doing it in a group setting, and it doesn't have to be like a massive group. It's just like the people that you feel, because you are, if any of you Cancers are studying any higher learning, or you're reading up about things, or anything that is to do with like the higher realms, I feel that it is great to manifest your goals and your dreams. This is a great time to manifest, if you need help. But know that it will come, a bit like Taurus is, that it will come, and it can come quite in a shocking way. Also know that your aims and goals and gains could change too. You got Jupiter going into your 11th. Yeah, so this could be like an abundance of people entering your life now. And I feel that this Taurus new moon is just the beginning. So, I feel that a lot of you Cancers may want to be around people that are very different to you. Especially if you want to learn like a new language, a new course, if you want to publish anything or anything like that, there could be different types of people that can help you now. So again, don't feel that, it's not going to happen or you can do it by yourself. Really believe in it, because this is the new moon to do it. And you got the Six of Cups, which is actually a lovely card. It's very like a nostalgic card. So, you could be definitely thinking about people like friends from your past who, you believe were your people. But if they were your people, they're not here now. So it's time to think of, I feel this card is actually showing me that it's really good to, really look at the past, because the past is very detriment to your future. But also see that, your life now can also be greater. So how you're feeling about things, people, your goals from the past, this could actually manifest to now. Like you can have those past thoughts, but for the future now, if you know what I mean. So think like that, Cancer. There's going to be a lot of great things coming for you. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what actually happens. Hello, Leo. So how are you? So Leo, this was going to affect the late degrees, Leos. If you are 25 to 30 degrees, all the fixed signs I actually forgot to add, this will affect you. This is in your career zone, your status, marriage, proposals, promotions. I'm not even going to say demotions, but yeah, there's going to be definite changes within your job and your career. So Leo, some of you may be really wishing to change your job, working for yourself, or, building up your resources in some shape or form. This new moon will bring that. It's not going to be about its crazy niggles and drama, which a lot of you Leos tend to, not even, maybe some of you surround yourself with it, but some of you, there's just drama that comes with the territory, or it could just be jealousy. But yes, lots and lots of changes that's going to be happening. Yes, your mind is on the money. Money is definitely on the mind. And, with Mars being in your second house, this is going to be bringing you that sort of like drive, like, having conversations with bosses, sorting out paperwork, could be taxes as well. If there's money that's in your account and, you need to like pay off any debts or loans, you're going to be sorting this out. You're definitely be looking at your career differently. Again, this is to do with like tangible resources. So if you're not earning enough, you're not getting enough, you may want to have more, i.e. changes. Changes are abode. Changes are across the board for a lot of you. Some of you may not feel no way to leave a job because, you may be doing too much, maybe putting more on you. Your joint finances are not adding up. again, opportunities could present themselves. This new moon is great for highly manifestation of a change in position. So and also with Uranus, with the Pluto in your sixth, this is making things more structured for you. So you're gonna be taking this is more or less like a very much a serious time. Like, you know what, this change needs to come, or this needs to happen, that needs to happen. And I don't doubt a lot of you Leos are not working really hard as well to climb that ladder. So the card that you have is the Six of Swords. So this is showing me that you're moving away to quieter shores, of course, but you're moving into something, you know, if your job is like highly stressful, you want something more calmer. You don't want too much stress in your life. You want something that is, you know, you're passionate about, that you're crazy about. So the Six of Swords is about moving away. So I feel some of you may be definitely changing your career. You know, it's great if you could work for yourself. You know, if you worked on your finances and things are just sound, you know, this is going to be happening. So yes, but again, there can be some niggles as well, you know, with bosses or even people that you work with. Again, I am picking up jealousy as well. Like, people might be thinking, oh, why is this Leo getting that and I'm not getting this? And it's just because you're working hard, you know. So if some of you actually do want to be promoted, I feel that this new moon may bring it. But it's not going to be without crazy behavior that's going on behind the scenes too. Okay? So very productive new moon for you. Hello, Virgos. How are you? So you're going to really benefit from this new moon, which is in your ninth house. This is a house of higher learning. This is a house of publishing, belief system, you know, studying, going back to college. So I feel that these themes may be definitely coming up for a lot of you Virgos. I'm picking up, you know, this is it. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to study that. I'm going to study Cantonese or Mandarin. I'm going to study Spanish, or I want to move away. If your mind is on moving away, Virgos, you know, you definitely could be researching about where you want to study, where you want to travel. Some of you may want to travel not too far, but, you know, it is a very ambitious new moon for you. And again, you take things seriously anyways, but you're going to be taking it much more seriously now. And you could be doing it with your partner, having lots of discussions with your partner. Your partner may or may not be on board with this. So this is a time to really, you know, sort of like settle scores. I know that sounds really ooh, but yeah, I feel that you're going to be like talking to your partner like, you know what, this is what I would like and this is what I want. And they may surprise you. And, you know, this is, you know, your goals are changing. Your goals are definitely changing. And you are, again, this is a very highly manifestating time. I feel that there could be friends that could help you along with this. So they may recommend you, or, you know, you could be getting a lot of gains. Yeah, it just feels, it's really nice for a lot of you Virgos. It's really nice, especially if you've got people that are your people. They're like on your side, or they're helping you, you're helping them. And also it's great that, you know, you're seeing your future very differently. You know, I feel that some of you Virgos are just this energy of excitement in the year. And also, I feel that whatever you're going to be doing, this will be bringing lots of tangible results to you on a material level. So, yes, but the card you have is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is never, whenever we see sword, it's never an easy card. But it is saying for a lot of you Virgos that, you know, too much in the head could be going on. Really focus on what is important in your life. You know, you could be pleasing a partner, you could be pleasing people, you could be even pleasing friends, but ultimately, you know, it's about pleasing yourself. This new moon is giving you this futuristic type of vibe, like you're seeing your future differently. So if your like energy, your emotions, or even like your head is saying, okay, you know, this is what you should be doing, you know, go for it. Because, you know, even if it's something that you've never even wanted to do, never even thought about, go for it. Because you just never know what could happen. There could be, of course, there could be some surprises along the way, but yeah, really go for it, you know, and try not to stress out as well, especially if a lot of things definitely come at once for you. Hello, Libra, how are you? So, Libra, this new moon is in your 8th house. Whenever I see Libra and Taurus, even though you guys are very different, the fact you're ruled by Venus, it's really beneficial to both of you. But I don't see it as a bad thing. I think because of the Venus energy you both share. And obviously you both do it very differently, but still. So this is about your shared resources, debts, loans, rebirth, transformation, and fears, sexual as well. So there could be new money coming in to some of you, or you will be wishing on a star of new money. You know, this can come in a theme through your work. Again, I feel that you guys are looking at, you know, how much, you know, your finances with your partner. Again, there could be changes in your job with Mars in your 10th. So you could be really driven now to, like, you know, set the book straight. But I do see some of you Librans, especially because Mercury retrogrades in your 8th. I feel that if there's any delays when it comes to like money or anything to do with money, the material side, I feel that things will start to flow and it will come. But this will also give you a time to paying off anything, paying off any debts, paying off any outstanding debts, sorting out your taxes, sorting out your work life. You know, if you're not happy in your work, anything to do with the 10th house is about, could be changes. So if you're not happy, you'll be driven to find a new job. Especially with Mercury retrograde in your 8th. You know, some things you may have applied for and it hasn't come, but it may start coming now. So you may have multiple choices. I feel that money could come to you through the government. It could come through to work. But you are also going to be trying to be more like organized with your schedule, organized with your routines, and organized with your job, sorting stuff within the home. You know, you could be investing in the home, like decorating it. You could be moving. You could also be, there could be a new addition to the family. That's one of the reasons why you're ready to, you know, sort this stuff out once and for all. And even your partner can help you. If you do, I feel if any of you do come into any type of like financial gain, there could be fears that you may lose it all. So again, listening to, you know, your heart, or listening to like the bank manager, or even listening to like your advisor, or making sure certain things are paid off before you even start spending. So the card you got is the Three of Cups. Lovely card to have. The Three of Cups is your guide, and it's showing you that, you know, celebrations abode. You know, it's like a cause for a celebration, especially if you've been waiting for something and it hasn't come. If you've been waiting to hear from someone, if you've been waiting for like a loan to clear, if you've been waiting for like taxman to be giving you money, or if you've been waiting for like to just really sort yourself out properly, if you've been waiting for like to figure out how you can like make your life a bit more easier, this card is saying that things are going to be going your way. The reason why is because, you know, you're taking things more seriously if you're not, but also, yeah, you're being more organized. You've changed the job. You're probably working from home, or you're putting family first, and things just start to just flow in a great way. You know, so yeah, it's a great time for a lot of you Libra, especially if money's coming in. Hello, Scorpio. How are you? So if you're last degree Scorpio, if you're 25, well, I was going to say 25 to 30, yeah, you're going to feel this. It opposes you. This is to do with your relationship, business, personal, contracts, and, you know, rituals when it comes to this. You know, I feel that some of you will be signing new contracts. There could be changes in your relationship status. You know, there could be themes to do with like family, of course, children, your creativity, and also your, you know, the way you think about things. Okay, and I'm picking up like really deep conversations happening. You know, if a relationship is a bit rocky, you know, it's time to like either, I don't know, really settle down, propose, or just make that break. It's not going to be easy because, you know, you like Taurus, you lot are in things for the long haul. Even if you've done anything dread in the relationship, you're still going to stick with that partner. So yes, but this is showing me that there's certain secrets that can come up. There's certain surprises, certain shocks. But also you may be discovering a different side of yourself. You could be, I feel a lot of you are going to be probably, you know, I'm picking up banking system. This could be something to do with it as well. I'm also picking up you guys reading up about stuff to do with like the legal aspect. It could be definitely to do with a contract as well. So yeah, it feels like a busy time, but also this is mainly to do with your relationship and where how it's going, where it's going, and also the physical self. So the card you got is the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is, okay, again, a money card. So I feel that certain things will become more clear, things will become more stable. You know, you guys are definitely, you know, we've come from the lunar eclipse in your sign, which has changed a lot of you. Remember, it's for 6 months. It's affecting you and Taurus. So again, I keep talking about changes because I always see changes happening. So there's going to be relationship status changes happening. And, you know, if you are going to be signing a contract, if it could be divorce papers or anything like that, anything to do with money, things will become a bit more fair. Things will become a little bit more stable now. And the fact that you have the King of Pentacles is like, you know, you're like a beginning, like I feel a lot of you are beginning like a new journey. You're beginning a new journey of rediscovering your partner, about what they are about, even what you're about. You could be also just rediscovering things about your family as well. And also like anything to do with like your passion projects as well. And also anything to do with children. So a lot of things are really coming full circle with this new moon in your relationship sector. Sorry, but all in all, things will start to settle regardless of the outcome. Hello, Saggies. How are you? So, Sagittarius, this new moon is in your 6th house of daily routines, health, wellness, fitness, your work. So there's a lot of that going on. It's like, you know what? I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be sorting this out. You may want to rush things, but Taurus is like, no, 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 no. We got to take this slowly. We got to take this seriously. This new moon is heralding a different type of change for you, Sagittarius. Like, you're not going to be, there's no time for cutting any corners. Again, I can see a lot of paperwork coming up. A lot of things, a lot of action when it comes to like your work life. I feel a lot of you are going to be very busy. You know, you're going to have Jupiter in your sign, in your 6th house as well. So this is going to manifest a lot of work for you. Good or bad, it depends. But this new moon is going to be, you're going to be seeing certain themes that's going to be coming up. And a lot of it may feel closer to home. A lot of it may be to do with the past. There could be an element of nostalgia and there could be a lot of elements of like fears about your job, fears about your health, fears about your wellness, fears about, your organization skills as well. So yeah, I feel that you're going to be buckling down, getting down to business, no messing around. Again, this new moon is great to be, again, changes within your people who you work with, but also changes within your health and fitness. I feel a lot of you are going to be starting it up. And I feel that, you know, like I said in the beginning, you know, Taurus is a sign when it comes to like wellness, like fitness. It's like doing like a fitness regime that doesn't feel so mundane, that feels quite fun. So you guys could be looking into that, even what you're eating as well. Maybe definitely getting back to basics. How you're dressing, who you surround yourself with, you know, all of that, you know. And also this can actually help you overcome any type of like fears you have when it comes to like money, when it comes to your, again, your resources, but when it comes to like your working life. So the card you got is a strength card. And again, this is a beautiful card for you. It's a Leo card. Leo rules your ninth house. So it's like, you know, your things are going to be a bit more, in a way, they're going to be a bit more stable now. It's saying that any work, anything that you have, like even if it's building, like upon work, or, you know, it's mashing up your routine in some way, it will be fine. You know, you just have to make sure that you're being consistent and not trying to do things too fast, too hard, especially if you're starting up something new physically, just taking it easy. If you're starting a new job, if you're sorting out any paperwork, if you're dealing with anything to do with like your finances, your tax, anything to do with like your home, you're finding out stuff about your family, take it slow, don't rush, because, you know, it will start to get better for you. And I love the strength card for you, Sagittarians, because sometimes we need that extra dose of strength. The strength card is also about, you know, overcoming stuff. So anything that has happened to you, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, in the past, you're going to be overcoming it. You just have to take things really slow and not rush. So Capricorns, how are you? So Capricorn, this new moon is going to greatly benefit you if you're 29 to 30 degrees, but all Capricorns will feel it in your 5th house. And it's about pleasures, children, creativity, gambling as well, like speculative things. So excitement definitely in the air. You know, a lot of Capricorns, again, I said this before, that I feel a lot of you Capricorns may be getting lots of admirers, any suitors, going on dates, you know, getting your groove on. Confidence is building, Capricorn. You know, if you're in a relationship, there could be a new addition. You know, you're finding like your passion projects. You're finding about, in a way, your self-worth of what you really enjoy. And the fact that, you know, you've got Neptune in your 3rd, it can distort your mind a bit. You can be a bit confused about what you're saying, what you're thinking. But again, this is great. You know, if you are really passionate about anything creative, Capricorn, this new moon's going to herald in. It's going to be like, okay, write down what your goals are, because you're all about goals. You're all about setting goals for yourself. So write down what you're good at. Write down what you would like to do, what you like to pursue. You know, if you fancy someone, you could even write down, you know, write on a paper what you would like to happen. You know, these types of things. And this is about creativity as well. You know, this is about you feeling lucky. You know, so if you guys want to do the lottery, you could be surprised and win something. And if you're in a relationship as well and you want your relationship to be a bit more, you know, because Mars is in your 7th and this can cause arguments in a relationship. So if you want it to be a bit more, you want things to be sorted, you don't want things buried under the carpet, this is time to be talking about it. It's a time to be having a bit of fun. This is the time to, you know, go out there and, you know, play dress up with your partner. You know, just have a bit more fun, you know, because you don't want nothing boring happening, okay? So yeah, I do feel it's actually really great time for a lot of you Capricorn. And also you got Jupiter going in your 5th as well, so you're going to be seeing anything you sort of like manifest now, you might see it when Jupiter's in your 5th, that it just becomes really bigger and greater. So the card you got is a High Priestess. Beautiful, beautiful card. It is a Cancer card. And, you know, it's like, it's telling me, you know, what's going to come next. You know, you really, you know, I feel that a lot of you are starting to really believe in yourself more, believe in your talents, believe in your skills, believe in, you know, that you are good, believe that You know, if you want to grow something, it can happen. If you want, I don't know, anything you want, especially doing a relationship with your family, whatever you would like, it can come. And there's no drama here as well. Especially you've got Neptune in the third. You know, it's like abundance galore. Okay, and again, like I said, you can be a bit of confusion, like, will it come, won't it come, will it happen, will they want me, or it can happen. You just have to consistently believe in it and not be a Debbie Downer. Oh, it's not going to happen because it didn't happen this day. And keep believing, keep dreaming. So even the high priestess is like, yeah, go for it, man. But also, you don't have to tell everyone what you are doing as well. High Priestess is very mysterious card. It's very much a card of things behind the scenes. So, you know, it's also saying that, you know, work on certain things as well, but you don't have to tell people yet. Aquarius, how are you? So we're going to fixed time. So any of you Aquarians are 25 to 30 degrees, you're going to feel this. This is in your fourth house. This is a house, I was going to say pleasures, but that's Capricorn. So this is a house of like your home, your roots, the past as well. It's a very emotional time. Most of the ear signs for some reason are very much feeling like the emotions strongly. I'm picking up some of you Aquarians may be traveling back home to, yeah, you could be traveling back to like your childhood home. You could be talking to people in your, you know, your area, the childhood area. You could also be visiting like your parents more. You could be healing. There could be a lot of healing that comes, and the healing could be to do with, you know, because you got Neptune in your second, which is to do with like money, Taurus house, you know, your self-worth. So I feel if any of your Aquarians like really struggled in your childhood, there could be a lot of healing that comes. Like you could be giving more to charity as well. Like you could be really helping to regenerate like your childhood home in some shape or form. Some of you could even be the counselor for it. That's what I know it sounds strange, but when I see Aquarian, I always feel a bit strange anyway. But maybe because Aquarian's in my ninth. But yeah. But yes, but yeah, I feel like it's very much, it feels more very much like a giving time and a forgiving time. Anything you're holding on to is going to be a great time to release, this new moon is saying as well. And, you know, I feel also that you guys are definitely looking at like where you're living and thinking certain things need to be restructured, redecorated, regenerated. You may want to like redecorate your home to look like how your home used to look when you were young. You know, I'm picking up a lot of past themes for a lot of you Aquarians, and it's not going to be without its niggles because the fourth house is squaring you. So there could be some sort of like clashes. But again, you guys are being very like structured in how you, in what you want. You're being structured in releasing. You're being structured in, I'll say that, you know, you're willing to let go of things that need to be let go now. And it's not been easy. So the card you have is the Ace of Cups, brand new beginning emotionally. You could be letting like your feelings known, really having strong heart to hearts. I feel that some of you could be opening up more to your partner, even your kids if you have any as well, or even like friends who you consider family. Again, like I said, there could be some secrets that come out, but some of these things may not surprise you or shock some of you, but some of it may be a big surprise. But all in all, there's a lot of heart to hearts going on, you know, and you're shedding off an old skin and you're beginning a new one. That's what this Ace of Cups is telling me. And it feels like it's about time too. So, you know, feel free to let me know how it's gone for you Aquarians. But yes, something new is brewing for the best. Hello Pisces, how are you? So Pisces, this new moon, if you're 25 to 30 degrees or 29 degrees Pisces, you're going to be feeling this. So this is in your third house of communication, journaling, writing. I'm picking up documents, so it could be that as well. But yeah, this is a brand new moon for this, and Pisces, get to work. Yeah, that's what it's showing me. Really get to it. Neptune's in your first house, and it's like, you know, I'm feeling that some of you probably dilly-dallying a lot, and it's time to really get to work. I feel also that with this new moon, you know, especially when it comes to rituals or what you would like to be writing, it's not necessarily writing gratitude, or I feel that you're going to be doing more writing more than ever. You know, this new moon in your third is like, okay, I've been putting it off, but now it's time to get to it. It's time to not procrastinate. Okay, Neptune is probably hindering me somehow, but I'm seeing like my future. I'm seeing like my goals. And your goals are, you know, Capricorn's in your 11th, you know, so it's a powerful time for a lot of you. It's a powerful time to be setting new goals, working on your goals. And even if you are distracted, which a lot of you I feel are, it's okay, how can I channel this in a positive way? Because you've got Mars in your 5th, and creativity with this new moon is high now. Yeah. And with Saturn in your Saturn in your first, this is giving some structure. I feel this new moon is beautiful for you anyway, but it's about getting to work, and it's about taking it a little bit more seriously now. If any of you Pisces have been looking for a new job, or you have, you know, you haven't heard back from any like contract signed, or, you know, this new moon, you're going to be seeing them all coming full circle. So the card you got is a death card, and this card, whenever we see it, you feel a bit scared. But I feel for you, Pisces, it's about, you know, you're shedding an old skin and you're beginning a new one. If you've always stuck to like the old tried and tested way, it's like no more. And, you know, you're beginning something brand new for yourself. You are getting down to business. You're taking things a little bit more seriously now. And again, like I said to some other signs, that it's like go time. You know, even though the North Node's still in your third and that, we're not going to see these eclipses happen until like the next 9 to 18 years. So I feel, and also I think because you got Jupiter in your third as well, coming into your third is going to be a crazy busy time. And this new moon will just herald it. So the death card is like, you know, you're building like an old, like if it's a lazy layer, and shedding a more new hard-working one. So get to work, Pisces. It's a busy time, a lot going on for you, okay? So guys, that was the new moon in Taurus. Thank you guys. If you've watched the whole video, I'm very, very grateful. Again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because this will help me bring out more videos for you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for, thank you very much for your comments. And, you know, like I said, every new moon is different. And this new moon is just bringing us closer to home now. So, yes, once again, guys, thank you very much. And I will speak to you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.